Hello, friends, families, and followers. I want to thank you very much for always making it a conscious effort to follow the content that I post on my channel. It has been a very long break or a very long time since I posted something here, and to my surprise, many people still follow the channel. And I deem it good to continue to update you and to help you prepare for your study abroad program. I also want to use the opportunity the season presents to wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year ahead. We transit from 2023, which is the latter parts of this year, to 2024, the beginning of the new year in January. It simply also communicates that we are about getting to the opening of the next window of application that will start from February, March, April, against the winter intake, which is September. And I want to give you this vital information that will also help you to make your decision and the necessary calculations as you prepare to study abroad. Specifically, this content is about Germany. So if you are a student outside the EU and you want to study in Germany, the routes. Number one is through the scholarship, through the blog account, and then number three is through an obligatory letter. So for the scholarship, we all know that departments or institutes do open scholarship portfolios to which students must submit their academic documents for to compete for the portfolio. And once you qualify, or once the department deems it fit to award you the scholarship, they do so. There are other scholarship agencies to study in Germany, like the DAD and other scholarship portfolios that I will be covering here, giving you the details. Even when you land here in Germany and you are studying, especially for your masters, there are other scholarship portfolios that can be given to you to conduct your thesis and other stuff, which I will cover in details on this. However, I would like to dwell on the roots of coming to study in Germany. That is, you've gotten the application and you don't have a scholarship to come. Hope is not lost. There are other two main routes. Number one is also the blog account. So basically, if you have admission in Germany and you don't have a scholarship, you can come through the blog account. It's simply an amount that you are supposed to deposit into a German-based bank. Your arrival in Germany, that amount will be paid to you on monthly installment until the money gets finished. So what motivated this blog account policy? The German government estimated an amount that a student will need in order to be able to survive, let's say, 1 year of studies here in Germany, because it is assumed that once you come here into the system new, you may not be able, or it might be a bit challenging for you to find some student jobs to complement your living costs here in Germany. So if you deposit this amount into a German bank, it's a proof that once you are here, even without a student job, you'll be able to take very good care of yourself until you find one. This amount, I don't know how it's going to be in the next year, but in 2023, this amount was around 11,208 euros. You have to deposit this money into a German-based bank, and upon your arrival here, when you open your bank account, or when you open your bank account in any German-based bank, you send the details to the bank that you opened, you deposited the money to, and every month they are going to pay you 934 euros until all the money finish within one. This money, maybe it can be your personal savings. Maybe it can be a collective, let's say, family contribution to raise that amount of money for you. It can also be from maybe anywhere you get the money to be able to deposit in any German bank as a proof that when you come here, you will be able to take good care of yourself until you find something to do. The second option is also the block account. So let's say you have an admission, you don't have a scholarship, and you also don't have, let's say, the money to be able to create a block account before you come. The other way is through the obligatory letter. Basically, the obligatory letter is a letter from a resident here in Germany communicating to the German embassy that once you are given the visa and you come to Germany, he or she will be responsible, or he or she will be able to cover all your living costs until you are done with your master or any of your studies, either master or bachelor studies. This does not necessarily mean that if you come through an obligatory letter, you will not be able to work. You will be able, as a matter of fact, you'll be given 20 hours to work every week. So which means that within the month as a student, you are permitted to work for 80 hours. Who can give the obligatory letter? Number one, the person must be a German resident. So it simply means that if you have a friend who is a German resident, legal document that is has either a permanent residence or has any legal document validating his stay here, and is also earning, let's say, a minimum of 2,500 euros, will be able to give you the obligatory letter. However, details must also be given that it also depends on the number of dependents that your friend have here in Germany, because this also counts as part of the ability of somebody to guarantee to give you the obligatory letter to come. As the obligatory letter is given to you, you attach the obligatory letter to all your documents and then submit to the German immigration, and based on that, your visa will be given to you. So if you have been applying, and maybe there's always the dream of every student to get a scholarship to study, but if you don't end up getting the scholarship, I just made this video to tell you that you shouldn't lose hope, as you've not exhausted all the options. The other two options exist, that is the block account. If your family have the amounts to be able to create a block account for you, fine. Or if you have maybe an uncle or somebody who has stayed in this system for a very long time and has a German residence permit or an EU residence permit and earn, let's say, a minimum of 2,500 euros, the person can simply go to the German immigration office here in Germany, or let's say any part of the EU, and I have this person in Ghana or in Namibia or Zambia or any part of the world, India, who has gotten this admission and he wants to come and study, and this is my pay slip or this is my savings, and I want to guarantee that when the person comes, I will be able to take good care of the person, and based on this, I will request that you give me an obligatory letter to give to the person. Then you are good to go. So thank you very much for making time to follow this content, and stay tuned. As we enter into 2024, we come with full force to be able to guide you in the application period and your document preparation till you get your visa and you land here in Germany or any part of the world, Canada or the United States. Thank you. Once again, I wish you a prosperous new year in advance, and stay tuned until I cross your way again.